fuck? Oh, man, you know what? Yeah. Let me talk about my gigantic Smitty radio boner. And when I say that, I had just such a mental boost yesterday. Things have been going really well, but every time you get a nice little gift, and I don't know how many people are familiar with the Drew and Mike show. If you're checking out the podcast in this region of northern Michigan, you could know who they are, but they were in the Detroit area on the Riff, and that's where I went to high school. Was near Detroit, where the Riff was on, legendary fucking rock station around the country of the United States, and Drew and Mike was the morning show. And when I say they are the show that really inspired me to get into radio, just the ability to talk shit and to be funny and genuinely funny and to have all these just cool bits. And they were doing things that nobody else on the radio in Detroit were doing. Sadly, Mike Clark, the Mike of Drew and Mike, passed away, I bet probably 10 years ago or so. I'm not sure. And eventually, they got replaced on the Riff by David Chuck the Freak, and now I don't know if they're strictly on YouTube, but they're on YouTube a lot. And I loved that show. I fucking loved that show. Trudy Daniels, who was on that show, actually worked at the station for a while. She was not there most of the time. I think she was recording it from home, but she came up from Detroit to do. And this is right after I got rehired, after I got fired for bullshit reasons, and they hired me back. And when they welcomed me back, they welcomed Trudy to the station as well. And I had to drive Trudy around all of northern Michigan, going through all the towns, showing her all the things, and taking video from the road, and being like, Trudy, this is fucking Mackinac Bridge, and this is Paul Bundy, and in St. Ignace. All sorts of shit. Went to the local places to eat and everything. And that whole time, it was the most surreal fucking thing, because I'm talking to Trudy Daniels, and it was like the Drew and Mike show was happening in the vehicle the whole time. And my boss, Mark, at the radio station, right before I left, he was there. He was the program director at the Riff that actually let Drew and Mike go, and that was really a thing, because I like Mark a lot. But that was always a real conundrum for me. I'm like, you fired Drew and Mike, but you're a nice guy. But they went to the internet. And I've been following them for a while, man. I love what they're doing. I love that they're taking their show and just putting it on the internet and are totally succeeding. And it's even more inspiring now that I'm kind of doing the same fucking thing. So when I saw yesterday, I think, you go through your analytics, and you go through all your things, and you go through all your numbers on YouTube and the stats and who's subscribing. And Drew and Mike fucking subscribed to me on YouTube. I was like, holy shit. Really. I couldn't fucking believe it, man. Didn't know what to think. I still don't know really what to think. And I was even debated bringing it up on this podcast, because what if they did it on accident and found out and they were like, fuck that, not subscribed. But it's like I said, I've been having a lot of good days, man, and getting a lot of good productivity, and things are going really fucking well. But you get that boost, and it's a confidence boost, because guys that you listen to when you're growing up and that you look to as models for how to do these things, essentially you're trying to do the same things that they are, and you get some kind of confidence boost. But I mean, just a real what's the word I'm looking for? Assurance that you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? It could be just that radio people follow me at least a little bit just to kind of see what I'm doing. Is he going to fuck this up? Is he going to be able to pull this off? It might not be that. I don't know. I don't try to think too much about it. But it really kind of just affirmed that I'm on the right path and I'm doing the right things, and all the things I've been doing and the message that I'm trying to get across, and just the belief in myself that I have. And it's fuck, man. Just little things like that, when your radio heroes are following you, for lack of a better word, and it fucking really, really helps. And made my fucking day. I used to say out loud, holy fucking shit. Drew and fucking Mike, man. What the hell? Everything!